So this question starts off by telling us that q is equal to square root 2dk over h. I glance down at my answer choices and I see they all have variables, which means I may want to use plug in your own number. That's very possible. But also then I look and see, well, the question gave me q. My answers are in h. So this is probably just a rearrange question. Rearrange. Right, so I always do that little bit of glancing just to get my head right around how am I approaching this question before I really read anything. So the question itself says the formula above is used to determine the ideal quantity Q of items a store manager needs to order given the demand quantity D, the setup cost per order K, and the storage cost per item H. Which of the following correctly expresses the storage cost per item in terms of the other variables? So all that information really not necessary because at the end of the day, this is just a rearrange question. It's just saying, can you take this, which I'll rewrite here, Q equals square root 2dk over h. Can you take this and rearrange it so that you're isolating h, right? That's what all of our answer choices are doing. So let's do that. I want to get this h, which I'll write in red. I want to get this h out of the radical, out of the denominator, and isolate it all by itself. So I'm going to start doing that by squaring both sides here because that gets rid of the radical. So I'd have q squared equals 2dk over h. Next, I am going to multiply both sides by h because that gets me out of the denominator. H is canceled there. So now I have h times q squared equals 2dk. And then I'm going to divide both sides by q squared because that isolates h for me. So divide by q squared. And that gives me h equals 2dk over q squared. Finish, right? I isolated my h. That's exactly what I was asked to do, which means the answer here is choice C.